It's me, Mr. Tall. I'm here to play Go, and it's been a while. I've been gone for a couple of weeks, and I'd like to first start by sharing a piece of news, although it's not much of a news right now because it's already been like 10 days. But I was very tired and worn out after this stuff, so now I will be sharing this news with you. So, about 10 days ago, I was in Romania, in Bistrița, which is a small town in Transylvania, in the northern part of Romania, in the mountainous part, to play the European Pair-Go Championships with my Pair-Go partner, Luva Volin. As you guys know, who follow the channel, we have been playing Pair-Go last year and the year before that. And 2 years ago, we came 5th. Last year, we came 4th. And this year, we came first. So we won the European Championships. And this is a huge accomplishment as far as we are concerned. This is something we are very proud of. We worked quite hard. I'd like to share with you some pictures. Yeah, this is, let's see, this is us with our trophies. We are very happy, of course, having taken #1. There were in total only 9 pairs, so it wasn't a very big tournament, but we still had some previous champions and the top 3 placers. So it was still a pretty tough field. And we managed to win by 6-0, so that was also kind of a miracle. In other words, we played 6 rounds and we won every round. So there's me with the blue shirt, and that's Luva with the black shirt, in case you can't tell us apart. And Luva Volin is a two-dan player. She's from Sweden. She lives in Berlin right now, but she's closer to 3-dan, really. Okay, and there we are with the other players. We have the German pair who came second. They were the winners 2 years ago, which is Johannes Obernaus and Manja Mars. And then we also have the Romanian pair, which is, I hope you can see that. Yeah, you can. Which is Denis Dobranis and Laura Avram. Who are also good friends of ours. I would say Laura especially, we have been friends almost like 15 years or something like that. We met in Pair-Go Worlds a long time ago in Japan. So I've known her for a long time. She's super nice. Yeah, let me show you some more pictures and then we'll get to playing. Yeah, so this is how it looks when you play Pair-Go. For those of you who are not familiar, Pair-Go is a form of Go where you play one lady and one gentleman, and you play every other move and you can't communicate. So there's it's a lot more interesting in some ways than just normal Go, because you get to sort of open your mind and think more flexible. To be plain, or simple, you only play 25% of the moves. So most of the time you're not even playing. You're just observing other players' ideas. And there's somehow some kind of almost like a chaos factor. There's always some surprises on the board. And it's not unusual either that one of the players is stronger and one of the players is weaker. So there's this kind of huge swings will happen. Now here's the whole field. I think some notable mentions would be, you have Matush Surma, he's standing in the back there, you can't really see him, in black. And then his daughter, the little girl there, she's only 5 years old. So they played in the tournament together as a father-daughter pair, which was really quite sweet. And she was, I mean, I was really impressed because I teach many children. Some of my students are the same age, 5 years old, and I can tell you that I don't know any 5-year-old that could stay quiet and sit still for 6 rounds of Pair-Go. But she managed, so that was incredibly impressive, and I do believe they won a game as well. So I think she might be someone to look out for in the future. Of course, her father, Matush Surma, is a professional player and one of the strongest players in Europe. Okay, yeah, here's some, behind the scenes, or not behind the scenes, but during the review maybe. Oh, no, this is not the review. This is Sweden versus Romania. And you can see I'm standing up because it's not unusual that Luva is so engulfed in her game that she sort of shifts her position to be sitting straight in front of the board, which means I have no choice but to sort of go to the side. And if I'm sitting down at the side, it's like too shiny and I can't see the board very well. So that's why I have to stand up a lot. But actually, I like to stand up when I play Go, even in individual tournaments. Sometimes it's good for your health not to sit down too much. I'm standing up right now, for instance. Okay, there's some trophies. Yeah, there we are, discussing or playing. Yeah, there's Georgi, nice guy from Romania, and Otila, of course. Yeah, and some younger players as well. This guy, I think, is quite active, young player from Romania. And this pair was quite difficult to play. We also had some chances to lose, let's say, towards when we played against them. Yeah, so yeah, there's Matush and his daughter again. It's so cute that they are playing together. It's very sweet. Yeah, there's Laura again, and there's so on. Okay, so that's the pictures, and there are the winners again. So I just wanted to share that because it's a very special occasion. It's the first time Sweden takes any kind of European title in Go, I mean the first place. So it's somewhat historic as well. Okay, and this also means that we, as a pair, we get to go to the World Amateur Pair Go Championships in Japan, representing Europe. So we were anyway going as the Swedish pair, but now we're representing Europe, which is kind of an honor. So we will be practicing a bit more in the summer, and hopefully we'll have some streams when we are practicing Pair Go. That's our ambition anyway. Actually, maybe I should have done that tonight. I forgot. I could have called Luva and asked if she wanted to do that, but okay. So anyway, now done with that, let's play some Go, shall we? And it's been a while. I mean, I was quite fed up after having played Go for a long time over there in Romania, and we went hiking, and there was a lot of celebrations up until late in the night, early morning after the win. So we had to... Oh, wait, let me make sure I'm not playing... Yeah, good. I'm not playing the mid-game practice. So I was quite exhausted after that trip and tournament, and I didn't have... and I was sick before that, as you know, so I needed some rest. That's why you haven't seen me for a while. But now I'm back, and here we go. For some reason, I just updated my OBS, so I cannot really read the chat very well. It says some positive, says Surma means you can't lose almost. EGC is coming up. Get at me if you go. Yeah, Putnam, I will probably go to the weekend tournament in EGC. That is my hope that I can make it to that one, because there's so many of my friends who are going, and it'll be so nice to meet everybody. But it's a lot to go for a week or 2 weeks. It just takes up a lot of time, effort, money, and you can't really work and so on. But a weekend tournament, that's fine. So that I will try to make it, and then I will of course hit you up and everybody else who I know are going, and I will let you know also on the channel if I'm going or when I'm going and so on. Okay, let's hope we get a game here. It'll be kind of awkward if I'm just ranting now for a bunch of minutes. I had some feedback from a few people that when I'm playing mid-game practice, they don't enjoy watching that as much. I mean, from the YouTube channel. People apparently like the idea of seeing an opening, having a narrative, having a storyline that they can follow. I was enjoying the mid-game practice a lot, and it was a faster way for me to get back to 8 Dan. But now I will take that feedback to heart, and I will play some normal games, provided I can find an opponent. Okay, I'm trying to read Putnam's chat here, but again, because this chat doc is not really working for some reason. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Sorry, I can't hear what you're saying. Twitch is choosing this moment to show you an ad. Okay. Well, that's good. Then I can make a few dollars. Positive says it's hard to play at 8 Dan. It's hard to play at 8 Dan. I mean, first of all, it's hard to find opponents. Secondly, a lot of them will be some fishy AI users. But this was another thing I was enjoying about the mid-game practice function, was that it filters out a lot of AI users, right? It's hard to play with AI if you have to first set up the position and so on. It becomes a filter. We all know that 8 Dan, even starting from 7 Dan, but really 8 Dan and above, the AI users are getting more and more common. My friends who are 9 Dan complain a lot about AI users. At 9 Dan, it's even more prevalent. So it's quite annoying. Yeah, Positive says he can get games at 7 Dan. At 8 Dan, it's harder. Yeah, I know. What a H. I'm not getting any games. It is summer also, so people are out doing other stuff. Okay. If we can't get a game quickly, maybe we can ask Positive if he wants to play. That's a classic matchup on the stream. And of course, good practice as well. So but okay, we got a game against the 7 Dan. All right, let's play. I don't usually play this move. I don't know why I did that. Okay, they have some kind of normal stats. That's good. Sorry, I didn't mean to close this. Okay. So this is not what I normally do, but actually we can try this prep that I've been using. Push and cut. Yeah, me and Luva, we also worked on some prep before the tournament, which helps you to feel confident in the opening. So I will use some of our prep here. But this kind of cross opening is rare. Ah, he pushes here. This is supposed to be a bad exchange. But maybe there is a reason. So now white is pretty much making territory here, where normally white needs to add a move to secure the situation. But okay, black is getting to attack the white position here. Now, I'm not so sure if I should run with these stones. Because he can keep pushing and then maybe I'm heavy. For me, it feels like I can maybe leave it until later and either play here or attack the corner. But this kind of place is rather attractive because you can almost turn this moyo into territory if black is not careful. Right, so he plays here. This means that he is trying to swallow the white stones in a big scale. But I am inclined to answer. Whether I answer with a jump or diagonal, I'm not so sure. Diagonal, he will for sure extend out or even Hanne, right? Let's just play jump. Now, of course, there's something awkward about white's position here. And that's what black is trying to take advantage of right now. Yeah, this is quite reasonable. Okay, so my natural instinct here is actually to push and cut. I think it will be okay. Wow, wow, wow. Now this is getting spicy and funky. So normally in this kind of shape, if you get to play this Hanne, it's gonna be a good thing. Especially if they tiger, I might double Hanne. That's why he doesn't want a tiger. Okay. But maybe I can Hanne here anyway. That is my instinct. To play quite tightly here. To put pressure on the black stones. Sanjarka says, hi, I hope I will understand something. Hello, Geologic as well. Yeah, okay. Now is the question whether I dare to cut or not. But I don't think so, because he will just Atari and push here. And yes, I can eat the stones, but my territory will be broken. But my plan wasn't to cut here. My plan was actually to just stick and to force him to, at some point, connect with a little bit of a dubious shape. Yeah. First, of course, he will cut, which is his prerogative. And then he probably will just connect. And now I am not so sure, but maybe this Atari is decent. Locally, like this is a very tempting move because you can almost connect under with a ko, right? Yeah, I think this is good. Also takes a liberty off of the black shape here, the empty triangle. So when I play here, Atari connect, he Ataris, I can counter Atari, he can connect. And what is that? It doesn't mean I capture him, but there is something very weird about this shape overall. I think I should do it, even though I get captured. I don't know. This is complete random nonsense, I think, but we're here. So let's just do it. Okay, there we go. And now my plan was to try to cut first. I mean, not cut, but just force him into dumpling. But we cannot really ladder him. In the end, he will have more than one liberty. So I was gonna squeeze, but now I'm realizing the squeeze might have been naive. I'm also taking my own liberty if I play here. This is the problem. So maybe I try this move first. Okay, I think I might have ended up in a weird position here. I should have thought a little bit more, but it's okay. I think it cannot be a catastrophe, just a little bit bad. Okay, sure. He's probably thinking to attack here because I didn't get to play here. Ah, but he doesn't. He simply does this. Yeah, this is also reasonable. So maybe 3-3. This turn looks quite big also before 3-3. Let's do it. So after all is said and done, it's a kind of a messy position here. This diagonal also looks attractive. But it can end up being heavy, right? Let's go out. Very weird shape. Yeah, lately, like since I got back from Romania, basically, I feel way less sharp. I don't know. I think it's the summer and I'm tired. I don't know what's going on. I'm just playing less sharp. Right after the pair go, we had another tournament, which was Grand Prix, and I played some good games, but I was so tired after all the celebrations that I made some really silly mistakes and ended up throwing some games that should have been won games, if you say it like that. Okay, let's go here. This kind of position, your dream is to get something lighter, like you can give something up, which is what I'm trying to do now. By giving these 4 stones and making a position here. Then I can sort of get out of trouble. Like I was in a bad position, now I'm in like an okay position, I would say. Yeah. Because I still have profit on the top, and this group is not really thickness, but it's not in much danger either, I would say. But this move is slightly greedy, no? I feel like now there is Aji in there. Definitely feel that way.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
But maybe I cannot do much there. So I'm gonna play this Atari and get away. Okay, so he has a very big corner. I like black more than I like white here. But still, the game continues. I still have Atari and this move, which maybe I should have kept this Atari away so that I would have better Aji in there. Here, my instinct is double Hanne to make the shape a little bit funky.
9, 8, 7.
Yeah, this is good key point because I could have attached here to make shape quickly. Who's raiding? Stevie? Well, hello, and Sumya is here as well. Hey, Shumya, my friend from India. Okay. Again, I'm making the shape funky, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, let's maybe peep here first. Oh, cut to me. You cut me, but then my capture is sent there. So I'm quite alive. But still, you want to kill my center group, but that's what I feel is his goal in life. Oh my goodness, what is going on? I really want to do this, but he might Hanne. But I jump.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Maybe he will Hanne. Saying that if I... Okay, he doesn't Hanne. So maybe now I can just... but he can still push Atari and ladder me. So I need to be a bit more humble. I mean, seriously, he's got some liberty problems in the future, right? We try this then. But I also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 only. So now I play this Hanne, I mean jump. But maybe he will just seal me in. And I just die. Okay, anyway. Even if he answers, it's a bit annoying, because I had Aji here. I could Atari, and I could try to jump here and make a lot of liberties. Okay, so he defends, after all. Gee. If I play here now, maybe he will capture.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Okay, so let's run with the center group first. Atari capture, Atari connect. P block 1, 2, 3, 4 versus my 1, 2, 3, 4. But there's a long call. Doesn't look great. Okay, okay. I think we will be somehow getting out, isn't it? Maybe this move? Maybe not.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Let's do it. Let's do it anyway. Risky idea. This cut is a little bit sente. But I take his liberty. 1, 2, 3.
9, 8, 7.
It's maybe a ko or something on the top, but what if he connects here? But maybe not a ko. That's a bad news for me. Oh dear, I'm in trouble, isn't it? I think I'm too overly focused on this stupid Aji and not just playing good moves in the center. This is a problem. A big problem. Okay, let's try to compromise. ET stone is at least quite valuable for surviving. Maybe now he will here? No way. I don't know if this Atari is meaningful actually. Since anyway I have to give him the double Atari later. Yeah, it's probably not meaningful actually. Okay, anyway, it's too late to go back. Wow, so many chats. Hi Shumya, was just reading your messages, go magic, da 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 da. scraping into info from Valtteri. What's going on with you guys? Okay. Anyway, I guess I'm capturing the black stone here in the center, so I'm kind of alive. But overall, black has a lot of territory on top. White's shape here is dubious. Black has a strong shape on the bottom. Black has a big potential on the left. I don't have that much territory. So definitely easier to play black here. But now it's very tempting to play here, isn't it? Keep going and attack him. Wow, I don't know. I'm gonna ask a question with this move first. To see if you capture or connect.
Yoyomi now starts.
Okay, connect seems like a good idea. Very good idea. Indeed. Nah, I cannot really go like that.
8, 7,
I think I need to
5,
humble and take my time. So anyway, score estimator has black ahead by 20 points here. Not too off, I think. It's probably quite close to what's actually going on. Okay, let's grab some territory to try to balance the scales a little bit and just hope he cannot attack the center too strongly. Like this. I will look for the center. Maybe I should push and honey. But this looks okay to me. This is a bit annoying though. Clamp or no clamp? Sounds like a game show. Let's play the clamp. Let's do it. Yeah, he will do this. I will take some eye shape and then he will turn his attention to the killing of my center group. Doesn't look too far-fetched, honestly. But I think he cannot cut in center, right? Oh, now he's really evil and angry. Why are you so mean, brother? I'd like to know that. Okay, let's see. Maybe he hane. Then I counter. So he will probably just extend. And I have to... I can peep maybe, but is it useful? I think it's okay to peep first. Yeah, and we need to make some shape. Not die down there. But he is still gonna bully us. And then this has some impact also on the fight on the bottom. Wow, even like this. So evil. Okay, but we will try now to counterattack his whole group, basically. Something like that. He can extend again, but let's peep here. He can counter by push or jump or even this move, but I think it should be okay for white. This score estimator thought he's dead. Imagine you can cut now. That would be like a dream, but it's just a dream. Only a dream. Okay, can we be like really cheeky and to play here or something? He certainly is cheeky. I think living would make more sense, yeah?
9, 8, 7,
And I hope this is living.
3,
Okay, let's go there. So now the score estimator says white ahead by 8, but look at the left side. It's not giving black the left side, which of course he should. So it's still black ahead by a lot. By a giant number. Hey, can we run? Stick, Atari, cut. He's like sent it to win the call. But he could
9,
play here, push out.
7, 6, 5, 4,
I still like this move. Better than to give the stone. Of course, my left side is not alive, but we play. He may be just under and then connect. And that takes a liberty here, so it means he has clamp. Yeah, there's the clamp. Like a letter in the mail. But I shouldn't be killing, right? Oh, it's a code threat. Ah, we are allowed to play code threats now. I didn't realize that. We're allowed to play code threats now. Ha 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 ha.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. I thought I could win this ko. He's gonna hear and move the ko. Maybe not. Right, just abandon the ko. And still is good for him. I guess he can even make a sentai here later. And I can't really cut him in an efficient manner. There is some value in this move? I guess so. But he will live for sure. So cutting him is just what is it? An exercise in futility. But okay. We have some kind of pretend eye, but he can throw in, of course. Blah, 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 blah. But if I connecting, then I'm already alive, right? You play here, block, peep, 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 that's alive. Ah, yeah, I think disconnecting is alive. Eh? So, let's do it. And now he's not quite alive yet. So he will probably think about Atari and go down. But if he wants to be aggressive, he will play here first and then try some other stuff. But that seems crazy. Can he do something around here? That is what he's thinking about as well. Ha ha ha. Okay, so in theory, white can make a ko for the black group by playing here. But in reality, that is impossible because he will just ignore anything, kind of like a threat. But after we connect, we still have connection here. And this is no longer his sente. So he kind of sold his own sente, right? So then this is sort of a sente. But I say sort of. Oh, it's so tempting to like squeeze here now and go for the kill, right? But he will play here, then we have very little liberties, or do we? Should I let there pass a Abuyomi here and think for a moment? Sorry?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And the lost Abuyomi. He has an annoying peep here also, so probably I just go to eat it and let him live, and then continue the end game, right? And look for chances later. Oh, so tempting to squeeze.
9, 8,
The thing is, okay, I wish I had more time to think, because white can make a big eye, and sometimes a big eye can kill a small eye. That's a kind of a known phenomenon. But alas, I didn't have time to think. This diagonal looks huge. This jump looks huge. This block looks huge. Some tricks would be nice as well.
6, 5, 4, 3.
But I can't find the tricks. Okay, but locally here, somehow I gain points, right? Don't tell me he has a killing sequence here. I think he can make a Seki, that's all. But it's a Gote. But there's also this move, very annoying for him, because there's a cut. He has to worry about it. Oh, this was Sente. Okay, this block. I mean, this block has like the smell of Sente, no? Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. After we go down, we have 5. He's a little bit scary for him, right? I mean, I would think anyway. Surely this is not Sente for him. Okay, let's think about this. If we go down, he takes the liberty. 1. We can go... No, he's just faster, yeah? There's nothing there. But I was hoping there would be a throw-in or something.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
This is not good. I think he's very rich now on the left side. Incredibly rich. And my center group, not quite alive, let's say. I want to attach here, but I'm so scared I'm gonna kill myself. But if I don't try something, I'm behind.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay. This one would be more scary before he captured the stone, because I can attack the group. Oh wow, so there we go. He is in the mood to fight back. Definitely in the mood to fight back right now. Or maybe not. Maybe he just wants to swallow it in an easy way. I'm aiming this capture, which is quite big, but maybe not enough to cause a stir. He will stick probably here if I do this, and later escape the stone,
9,
and then I get nothing.
7,
Maybe. But I gotta try something. I'm behind. Wow, like this, then at least some kind of gain. We play here also. But does this affect his ability to kill me? Probably. Peep, and then here. It looks co-ish. Ah, but now I have capture here. That's quite valuable, isn't it? Let's play that. But it's not enough to catch up, maybe. Especially he gets first in the center, yeah. This is very annoying. I really wished I had something here, but I don't think I do. Well, I can only, like... And also I'm not alive in the center yet, which is a true tragedy. Let's just play like this. Let's try this move. He can maybe Atari in the center or something. But it's a little bit kind of nice to find safety for this group. Ah, this is big, of course. Sad times. Score estimator has black ahead by 8. And now he plays here also. I wanted to play there. Of course, Ko. Okay, now he wants to do this so that he can play the Ko somehow. Huh. What if I'm center to win the ko? If later I throw in... No. Peep. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still
9, 8,
not center.
7, 6,
Sad times. Sad times. Yeah, I think I had many illusions about this throwing being a good move, but it's just never a good move. And then this is just nonsense. I spent too much time dreaming of Aji that wasn't there, if you know what I mean. I mean, we've all been there. We've all done that. We have all done that. Okay, I have to answer then.
9,
Then for sure he's leading. Score estimator has him headed by 9. This is, of course, without Komi. With Komi, it will be closer, but still he's leading. Too messy in the beginning. Okay. Yeah. If here, 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 here.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Oh, it works. Yeah, so I can capture his group. Kind of. His stone, I mean. Yeah, this was so huge. I wish I had it. I can't have everything, I guess. Okay, this looks like kind of game over-ish, but let's continue anyway. It's quite big to Atari here. These are big moves. Maybe bigger than this silly move, actually. Ko, play Ko with him. This Ko is heavy for him, but he does have Ko threats. Let's play it. Let's dare him to play Ko. Okay. Great, we gain nothing. This Atari was really stupid, actually. Yeah, it's much bigger to play here, of course. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at Go. It's not fair. No, the score estimator again has him ahead by 9, and there's really no space to catch up. I mean, he has a few extra points on the top that he shouldn't have, but that's just a little bit. You know? Ah. 靠，太麻烦，真麻烦。Finally capture this one. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. What am I doing here is ridiculous. This Atari was so bad. Black A2. A2? No, it cannot, I think, earlier. I know what you mean, like a way to kill, but... 4, 5, 6, 7. This is smaller anyway. Oh god. I'm losing by a lot. 15 points maybe. Oh, finally he fixed this problem. Once and for all. Yeah. I think I was playing too fancifully on the top there. And that's what got me losing. But that's good. We will learn a lot from this. As they say, there are no losses, there are only lessons. Right? So it's okay. Yeah. Not much left to play, honestly. Capture this one and hope that he forgets about throwing. Yeah, that's not really reasonable. Should I just resign, maybe? I mean, what's the point of playing that last end game? Oops, sorry. Ha ha ha. Let's wedge. Give him a fright. Huh? Still, it's working for him. Yeah. Only decent. Bruh. He played it well. I mean, maybe he played normal for a 7 dan. It's just that I play very poorly, but at least he didn't suck. That's comforting. Okay, nothing. Okay, we're so close to finish. Why not just finish even though I know I'm losing? But on the other hand, it's too much. Let's just resign. Okay, GG. Good game. So wait, what's my stats now? 2 wins, 3 losses. That's 8 dan. Okay, it's okay. Okay, let's check out some stuff in the opening. The weird stuff on the upper right. I think I didn't need to be so crazy. So it will be very good to check this out. In Katago. Katrin. Okay, let me open it. La 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 la. Katago. Yep, let me load this one. GG. But he played very well as well. I think, yeah, opening was good for me, as we can see by that line being drawn. But then I immediately just started playing some weird stuff that doesn't make sense. And then I think he was just leading the whole time after that. But we wait for the line to be drawn and check out the performance report.
Someone invites you to play.
In my language, katta means the state after being cut. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, well, that's what happened here, so. And that would be not Hindi, but maybe, what's it called? Not Urdu, Bengali. Ah, Hindi also the same. Oh, yeah. All right. But I remember also, Shumya, you did like martial arts, right? In Japanese, they also have kata, right? The form. For the karate. Okay, so look, he never gave me a chance. I mean, in the very opening, I had a little bit of catching up, but then I just threw it away, and after that, I never had a chance. So we look at performance report in about 10 seconds. Then we look at the opening part, where I threw the situation away, I think with my funkiness. Yeah, he played well, as you can see from the performance report. But I played quite poorly. Okay, so let's see the opening first. It's nothing special. Yeah, so this is not supposed to be a good strategy by Black to like push. Because giving White a lot of secure points. So this was the first question I had. Should I play lower left or run with the stones or attach? So approach, but approaching seems to have been a decent choice. Yeah, running with the stones is also possible. But, you know, it's a very uncomfortable thing to run with the stones because you know he's going to just push and never look back, you know, and try to kill everything. So after this one, you need to really know what's going on. But you risk a lot of loss, so I don't like this kind of strategy. I prefer just like that. Here, jump also good move. Okay, I didn't play so crappy. Only later I play crappy. Okay, this was weird. Hane was correct. Here I couldn't Hane. Oh, Hane was a big mistake. Oh. Aha. If I just run out, then... Actually, now already the Komi that I didn't have has caught up. So he's already lost like 6 points or something, this guy. So it's a really bad opening for black. But this Hane was really bad. And even now, connecting is better than sticking. Yeah, that makes sense. In hindsight, I can see that because my group in the center was very heavy. If I just connect, something similar, but I don't need to block here. Now I can just fight, right? The game continues. This stick was... Because I had a little bit illusion, actually. I made a misread, thinking I can connect under. This was a total misread, actually. But so Hane was not bad after all. Even the double Hane was not bad. So at least that was a correct decision. And then I should have played right away. But I don't understand, so let me understand. So the point is maybe to ask the question. Because if you play like this, of course, we have this move. It's quite nice. But what if he connects? Then he just squeeze, and I was reading exactly this variation. But what am I reading? I had some hallucination that I cannot play here, I have to play here. But also I can, but I can just play here. That's right. Then I could have squeezed him. Oh, I'm an idiot. This is what I'm reading. I'm really reading. That's what I mentioned earlier also. I'm not very sharp right these days. Not very sharp. Like my reading is very sluggish and wrong all the time. So yeah, okay, so he should capture, and then actually it's not so bad for black because he can use local threats. If white is bothers over here, black is fine. Yeah, white is too slow. Okay, makes sense. So this is where I messed up, big time. Already I messed up by letting him cut. I should play here, and also Hane in the first place to give the cut. A big mistake. So just here. So the one mistake and then another mistake right after. So now he's back to leading with the Komi, basically. So after that, I should still be able to win because he's a 7 down, 8 down, supposedly. But then I just continue to play poorly after that. Okay, there's some big drop over here where position... when he played this jump, it was a big minus. He could have fixed the problems by capturing instead. So now I should have taken my time, peeped first, just center, and then fight. Maybe even use this center also, and then fight. And here black only leading by 10, which is not that big a difference from the very start of the game. Okay, so this was maybe my last chance. After that, maybe not, because there was a big drop again over here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to think about this variation as well. Here the AI cannot read very well without some time though, so maybe it's not a mistake. Yes, he played this thing, offering me a chance. Of course. If I'm anyway gonna capture, why not capture, leaving him... but it's similar. So, because he can just Atari, but then I can leave it. I don't need to save it. I guess that's the point. It's Gotte for him. But wasn't it Gotte anyway? What's the difference? What's the difference between connecting? The difference is he can go for kill or big reduction. Oh, I see. So it was a mistake to connect. But who dares to play like this and get thrown in like that? It's super scary, no? I mean, I would be like scared to death if I'm black like this. Wouldn't you? Like in this kind of scenario? You have to read very well to be sure. But okay, maybe it's quite easy to read, I don't know, for a stronger player. I see. Okay, so not really any chances. Okay, whatever. That was like a warm-up game anyway. I didn't play for a long time. Serious game or online game. So let's go back to it. Let's play some more. Summer gets us all. Yes, summer makes you want to be in the sun and bake, and you get sunburn and so on. Oh, thank you for the follow to Jeans BL. And also somehow Shumya is subbing. Hell yeah. There we go. We have finally some subs. Okay. Anyway, let's get another game. Quite interesting. Yeah, that was a very educational opening in that last game. Shumya is subbing so I can read better the next game. Thank you. I'm trying to sharpen my mind. See if it works. But first we need to get a game. As usual, it's not easy with Aidan. Yeah, another thing about the mid-game practice is not only is it less AI users, but it's 20-second games. So it's apparently I'm not half bad at 20-second games. I thought I was really bad at it, but what happens with 20-second game is just that now both me and my opponent's reading sucks. Okay, this is a little bit of a weird stats on this guy. He has 9 wins, 11 losses, but pretty much like 10 losses in a row, except for his last game, which was a win. And then because of that, he who knows, maybe he's like turned on the AI, because before his 10 losses in a row, he had like 9 wins in a row. That's a little bit fishy, no? You don't think so? I think it's fishy. Look, I'm leaving an open corner for him. That's so scary. Now I think like he had his like streak without AI, and now he's back on his AI streak. That's how I imagine these kind of things. Let's hope it's not the case. But how likely is it that he has 9 losses in a row and then 10 wins in a row? Or he had 9 wins in a row and then 10 losses in a row, and now he has a win. Now it's likely he's gonna have another 9 wins in a row or whatever. Oops, sorry. You got an 8-dan fox from you? No way. What? Are you serious right now? Thanks to CWA. What is CWA? Chinese Weiqi Association? Oh, they give you one? I thought, or your level is there. That's what I want to know. Torbiji thinks I'm cynical. Yeah, cynical is what I am, but you know what I mean. He has like this series of like 9 wins, then 10 losses. It feels like there's on and off with AI basically. Okay, but so far the opening seems very, very fair. Nothing special so far. Here, of course, white will look for Sente to close the corner in the upper left. And it's big to run with this stone, but if he closes here now, then I just continue maybe in the lower left. And the game is sort of ongoing, long boil, slow cook. Dubious status says, to be fair, when I am a bit tilted, my record can look like that. Yeah. But at the 7-dan level, I don't know how much tilt can influence. Okay, but this is invitation to run, right? I think now it's good to run with the stone. And I don't run with the diagonal, I run like this because I don't mind making him stronger here, because he already made himself stronger. That is at least my logic for playing this shoulder hit in this shape. Because normally maybe he turn, I jump, he peeps, and then he can make a longer extension. But now he's a bit over concentrated. And speaking of that, maybe I should keep over concentrating him. That could be a bit crude. Maybe I should just slide into the corner. But it feels like both players center point somehow. I'm kind of giving away some other centers, like I can lean on this stone in other ways. That's why it could be a little bit bad. But the good part is now he cannot pressure me easily from above. And I think I will just go for this corner. If I go here, later there is peep. No, not really. Not really. Let's slide into corner. Taking some base and some points. Well, so far, he seems strong. He didn't play anything bad. Tilt a bigger factor at stronger levels. Oh, interesting concept to think about. Not sure, actually. Okay, after this pincer, it's big to add a stone. Should I play Hane and cut? Then maybe we get some squeeze variation. He's gonna come out. Should I just extend? Looks a bit sad. I don't know, actually. I'm no good at this game. Let's try this one. I should learn. I will learn in the AI review later. Because this is a common scenario anyway, this kind of counter pincer. I probably even saw it before with AI, but I don't remember. So. Yeah. I mean, okay, in Blitz, I can see this kind of tilt making sense for 7 Dan, but this guy's not playing Blitz, right? Okay, let's squeeze. So the scary part here is he has these extra stones, so he could try to fight. I've seen that happen in some games. But I think it's like one step farther away so that it's not gonna be possible. Oh, Jim's Chess with the rating. Hello, Jim's Chess and the viewers. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so anyway, ladder. It doesn't really work, but also this area is a little bit less interesting. So in this kind of case, so normally we play here to sack. We're getting ready to sacrifice. But the bottom is a bit uninteresting. So it makes me want to fight, like attach and run. Does that make sense? Because it's kind of easy for him to take. But maybe he doesn't want to take anyway. Because it's really thick for white. But I think it makes sense actually to fight in this scenario. Am I hallucinating or what? No, I think it makes sense. The point being that a thick wall here, when he has this stone, is less interesting. That's what I'm thinking. For Adun Raider from Jim's Chess, what is this, a dragon? Oh. So the point is now, after this exchange, I can capture him, right? Simple as that. So I thought he would Hane, actually. And then I will counter Hane. And then he will maybe Atari and take a flower and so on and so forth. This looks like improvement from just sacrificing. Okay, and the game continues. Point-wise, black is not that poor. Black has a lower right corner, but not much more. I mean, the left side is also some points. White has a big upper left. Okay, white is also not so rich. What is big now? This move, and not this move for sure. This looks huge, right? This looks really huge. Also here, like something like this or this move, but I think this is huge because it's a matter of white shape and the black shape. Of course, after his approach here, he can also attach and cross-cut or put here and destroy my corner. But then I have the option to extend over here later. And if he extends, then maybe I will add a move to fix my corner. So when I see this block, I'm thinking to answer. Because if I do not answer, yeah, he can push and cut. But it's tempting to play here also and just give him a stone.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Because I think this exchange already gains something, right? Because normally he will came under, and if I go here, he will cut for sure. And if I try to cut, he will run out. But this time he cannot do that. But this exchange already gains something. Here also is big, because if he attacks and blocks, he keeps all the territory, and my group still doesn't have base. Now he has a base. There's a problem, though, with my shape, is that, yeah, he can use such moves. He could even cross-cut, actually, and run. But when he does it in this order... Oh, it's so tempting to eat a stone. Tempting. But probably a bit of a overplay.
9, 8,
But, I mean, how are you gonna...
6, 5, 4.
let's eat it. It's a big profit to eat it. And after we capture this flower, we have some squeeze on his shape as well, right? Because I didn't see a very severe attack on my stones outside. Of course, black is very happy that he has this extension over here. Otherwise, this group of black is too weak. But nevertheless, this shape is weird for black on the right side. He kind of owes a move. Also here, the squeeze will be kind of painful, I think. So, yeah, he will maybe tiger, or he will peep here. Okay, he will do this move. Oh, this move looks strong. So we can consider to give the stone, but that looks like a happy for black. Cut, cut, run, run. Oh, it looks very dangerous, doesn't it?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
But somehow I cannot bear just Hane. This is very risky now. Okay, but there's a cut and extend and so on. He has to be careful also, right? He also has some risk in this position. Okay, even now maybe cut extend, but that's very gotte. Later this Hane, oh, so sad. So just here we could Atari, but then we sell this cut, so we don't want to do that. So let's just stick. Of course, he can just extend out. Yeah, that is true. Then so be it. We jump here, threatening to peep and break his shape to some degree. But he can probably capture here, yeah. That he can. And my group, a little bit dubious. But even there is even like a cut to be thought of as an option.
9, 8,
Really?
6, 5,
Is there?
4, 3, 2.
Is there a cut? If I cut and he goes this way, and run, 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 and I go there. If I cut and he goes out, it's a bit scary. And if he goes for net, I can kind of push out somehow, right?
9, 8, 7.
Let's do it. It looks like some kind of compromise can be reached after this cut. I'm severely weakening my center. If I eat the two stones, I think that's good enough compensation. So he might not be inclined. So he might think about the jump.
Yoyomi now starts.
Which means some other kind of compromise will be had. It's a very annoying type of shape because I will have to give two stones no matter which choice I make. And usually it's okay for black to give me something against
9, 8,
for capturing two
7,
stones.
6, 5, 4, 3.
So I would jump, yeah. Because now I go here, he can just Atari and let me out here, and then... But also, he can choose to extend and let me attack. Because again, my group on the other side is not happy, not comfortable. But the jump has another downside, which is the double Hanne and squeeze under and connect. Yeah, there is such a technique.
9.
But I'm more interested in attacking him, so let's play here. I can imagine he might extend, actually. Yep. And here we go. There will be maybe a trade where these stones are getting captured and these stones are getting captured, which is probably good for black. A little bit good for black, maybe. Again, this squeeze under is quite cool to break the right side territory. It's not so clean to capture these stones, also for me, but maybe it's rather even to some degree. I don't know. Because here the Aji is quite severe. I can make eye shape quickly. And when he captures these, I get to squeeze also, which is always pleasant. Okay, now he does this, which means he wants to bully me. So we could jump. Cutting is probably a bit much. He can even honey if we do that. So let's jump, and he's gonna peep and force me to eat in a small way. But then he didn't eat mine in clean way, I think, because there's peep here and so on. So now I'm basically already eating his stones. I don't have to add a move maybe later. Mm. Hard to say, hard to say. Of course, he would like to eat my stones. That is evident. And it's up to me to prove why it's not clean. I mean, it looks pretty clean. This exchange could cost me like a point in some scenarios. But I needed some time to think. Should I try to rescue them or should I give them? If I try too hard, then I might help him. Right?
9, 8.
The shape looks very dubious. Oh, he wants to play Ko in this space. What? But okay, then it's a little bit lighter. Then I can always use the squeeze as my co-threats and so on. Huh? Very confused now. Confusing. So confusing.
9, 8, 7.
What was he afraid of? Yeah, this move. Almost can ignore, but anyway, I have a plethora of local threats now. So this Ko is difficult for him to fight, no? This exchange could have cost him something also. Counter Atari looks a bit too much. I mean, it's very tempting now to capture as my threat, which is not a threat. He just captures, I squeeze, and I Atari, and I get this flower, and I can block here. Because it's like a double center almost. It's not my center, but it's very big. It's very big. It's anti-center and capturing a flower. 30 points in the center, isn't it? It's a strange Ko, yes, I agree. He gave me a lot with this. Should I squeeze now or later? Probably later, right? Because maybe he ignores and starts fighting. So what's bigger, this one or this move? This is humongous. This is also humongous. Let's play this one first. Maybe it's too small, but if I cannot decide this or this, then I just play this, and he plays the bottom, I capture in center, and I play here, and so on. Okay, now he finally invades my corner. That's true. That's very big. But he cannot get center from this, I think. Then I will get to capture in center and then block. That's like huge. Huge! I think crawl? I mean, double honey looks a bit sad, right? I mean, he give him the flower would be sad. Let's just extend. Here's the thing. He's ruining his chances of building the left side. Originally, he has... So these are like two brothers fighting, this group and this group. On the other hand, my corner is gone, and this is still a stick here, so probably it's not that crazy for black. In pure points, black is richer now than white. So I have to remember that going forward. But his capture is kind of center-ish and very big. Or should I even squeeze first? I think squeeze can be center, but he's gonna start peeping and being bothersome. I think he will answer my squeeze. He can peep and try to attack. But he owes a move after this squeeze. Okay, he answers. Then I think this is center also. 2 Ponukis in center. That's 60 points, isn't it? 60 points in my pocket. As we know, a Ponuki in the center is 30 points. Now this is very big also on the bottom. He can mess, but he answers. Okay, he answers. So a little bit part of me wants to play this place, because after this one, actually his group has some problem, and this is quite big for end game also. But then again, I also want to hear and here. So maybe I just play here, or even this move. Let's play here. I have a big potential area on the bottom. But the score estimator thinks black ahead by 4 here. But he doesn't realize I have a double honey here. Squeeze and connect under, which gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points and destroys his 5 points. So it's like it can turn 10 points around. Okay. This one, I guess I answer. And he might attach here or something like that. I would do that maybe. Or just play here. Or he will attack my group. Okay, this is big. But I will maybe not connect. Or will I connect? No, I think I will attach. Connect is also decent. But I don't think I need to. I think I'm doing fine now, points, no? I think I should take care of my shape first. Wow. Even like this? I mean, aren't you losing a lot of points, in a sense, from playing like this? Tiger's mouth or something else? Yeah, it looks like I can do that. But he will still try to peep and bother my shape.
9, 8,
Hmm.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Maybe here or here. Yeah, of course. So then I can do this one, right? Which means I have Atari here later, which means he lost even more points. But I don't have eye shape. So that is the big question mark, if he can actually, I don't know, kill me, basically. It looks very difficult. Maybe not. Imagine I died this big group because I played this greedy move. That would be sad. Oh, Panuki is only 50 points now because of inflation. Sad. I mean, the 2 Panukis. Inflation. You can't escape inflation no matter what happens. So how to handle the shape? I mean, if I tiger here, only half eye, right? And then I need another one. It's a bit scary, actually. I think I regret this tiger. I should have played in the outside and let him cut if he needs to. Now I have to fight a little bit, maybe. Bro, because this is actually very dangerous shape, wouldn't you say?
9, 8,
Okay, he will probably bump, maybe extend. We need to struggle to live now. Yeah, the tiger was unnecessary. I can sense the danger. I should have just added a move here. It's almost as big anyway. If he cuts, whatever, I just Tenuki play over here or here. I can take more points and let him have his territory.
9, 8.
I forgot about safety first. Safety first is quite important concept. Honto? Even like this. If here he wants to cut. If he runs, I connect. I almost already have eye here, right? And then second I may jump, Hanne, something like that. Now you want to start mess around over here. That's big, of course, but I think it's bigger to play around here. Also lending support to my group from afar and slowly try to close this area. Here he cannot really rescue the stones, but he can play something like this and then rescue the stones, maybe. I don't know what is the real situation here now. Oh wow, just Hane connect? Really? Are you sure? Hane connect? Oh. Interesting. Maybe I play here.
9.
I don't know.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. I think he's looking at score estimator. Score estimator thinks black ahead by 9 points. So maybe that's why he's playing like chill, because he feels he's ahead now. Yeah, and this is of course annoying, as there will be some diminishing of my territory, to say the least. Okay. Maybe here. The thing is, to save these stones is kind of similarly large as this move. You know what I mean? And in this case, I guess I can just play here. And this becomes center. If you try to push through. So we are kind of fixing the situation. And I will treat it as Miyai to capture these stones and capture this stone maybe. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Similar, right? So forget about it. Should I use this peep? Why not? It's a center now for sure. So now we have a center again to play another big point. Like this, could it be possible?
Eight, 7, 6.
It's a big one. Okay, score estimator thinks black ahead by 16 points now. Maybe I was playing too chill. I thought I got some good stuff, and then in the end, these two punukis are useless. Okay, so this is what I was considering, a Miyai. Because it's very big to capture this stone anyway. I hope I'm not dying with the group after this one. No.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. He's gonna block or jump or something. Later block is center, but he's a bit small right now. It's bigger to play around here, I think. Someone asks, is this the same opponent? No, 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 it's not the same opponent. Some other fella. If I have Komi, I feel good about this game, but I don't have Komi. This is a problem. So score estimator like this thinks black ahead by 11 points. That's not a good news for me. But I can break 5 and make 5 on the right side, which will make it very even. But it will be Gotte. He's also offline every once in a while. Now he's offline. Maybe he's putting it into his AI now. Yeah, the estimator is not so solid, but you can see when you use it, like you guys cannot see the score because it pops up in another window, but you can see the dots, the way it counts. And you can make like some kind of estimation of how accurate or inaccurate it is. Like, is black getting some extra? Is white getting some extra? It feels like black is getting extra on the right side. But then again, white is getting a little bit extra in the center. So probably it's not bad game for black. Exactly, now he starts to ruin my center. Which is very rude, honestly. And then what is he gonna do? He's gonna attach. I go here, he's gonna run. Or something crazy like that. If I connect and he push through, and there will be chaos. I don't think he will do that. In a moment, the Hane is somewhat sente. And if he answers wrong, there's some kind of killing locally, but not really. I mean, he has eye shape on the outside. So, Hane is big anyway.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah. So, he's ruining my eye shape now. Maybe he will... No, he's cutting me. Oi, I need to diagonal. Oi, really foolish by me. Oh, for sure now he's leading. Oh, crap. Okay. No choice but to give the 2 stones. I told you I'm not sharp lately, no? I miss such basic things. That is very pitiful. That might have made it impossible for me to win. But I'm not giving up. At least I'm taking some territory in the center. Actually, the score estimated like this thing still black ahead by 10. But black can maybe here. But I can push and cut maybe, so it's a bit risky also. Can't I push and cut? Let me read this part a little bit. Push and cut. Ah, but you can just do that? Maybe. Do you have to pay a price? This one throw in some bothersome stuff, but nothing too severe right away.
8, 7,
Even like this?
5.
No, not like that. Okay, let's try this one. We need to get active here because we're behind. If we capture these stones, that's quite big. We don't really capture them, right?
9,
Or we kind of do.
7,
But we might have to pay a price to capture them.
4,
Push, Atari. Atari. I mean push. Cut. Are you saying I don't have enough liberty to do this? That's what you are saying? Oh boy.
9,
I have to try. I could have peeped a long time ago, maybe. So he's saying I don't have enough liberties to do this. And he may be very well be right about that. But I think maybe I do, yeah. Okay, so he decides to back off a little bit and connect together, which is valuable, of course. Then we get this one, but he has a double peep here, which is frustrating. But he has to let me eat a stone, I think. Oh, he want to trade in this way? Honto? Are you sure about that? I mean...
9,
This is bigger, yeah?
7,
But maybe he's saying I don't have two eyes or something. But it's me I need to make eye and connect, right? No, it's not. Wait, what? Wait, what now? Wow. That is a very big gain for me, actually. Right? Unless he can kill me, of course. But maybe I should peep here. So now the score estimating black ahead by 6 points. Yeah, I should have peeped here earlier. Maybe I can peep now. Ah, it's too late. Ah, I should have peeped here. Ah. Okay, accept. I will accept something. Still, I want to use this squeezily. This is big. This is big. Maybe this I should play. This is center. The next move is not. Oh, maybe next one is also center, so I should use it. I should play this one before I play connect, because actually he has to answer even this peep, right? Unless he wants to play ko. Yeah, in the end, black kind of losing points in the sequence. This is the thing. Even though I lost a lot here, I mean, I should have diagonaled. But in the end, he kind of, I don't know, tricked himself or something, we can say. So here we have to worry about cut, so I think we can only accept here in the space. And I think he will come back to here at some point very soon. But then we will squeeze and connect under here to make another bunch of points. Let me peep. Or yeah, let me peep here. I think it's a decent choice in this case. Okay, let's try to play better endgame this time than last game. So now it thinks black ahead by 14 points. So still black is leading, I think. But we try some stuff, yeah. And this Hane should be my center, because otherwise Hane and Ko. Big. Maybe though he can ignore because I don't have too many Ko threats. Okay, but he answers. But I lose something too because he can push here later. A bit annoying, to say the least. Or even jump? No, not jump. Okay, it's time to do this now. And see if we can turn the... Is it even the best way to play endgame here? Should I have just jumped? I don't know. But I will make like 4 or 5 points. And I'm breaking some points as well. From this famous technique of squeeze. Okay, so now score estimator thinks black ahead by 5. And there's not much space to catch up for me. I think he's winning again. Gosh darn it. Oh, now he wants to... This jump? What he wants to do? But it's nothing. I will bump. I have this Atari anyway, my center, for sure. He just wants to do this first, and then this one, maybe. And this Atari will be kind of sweet to squeeze me here and force me. Yeah, rude guy. He can play here, I play here, he goes here, I go here. That's why he changed the order. Which means he gets to squeeze me. Gosh darn it, I shouldn't have bumped him. Ah. He uses my own squeezery against me. How dare he do such things? I think I'm just losing. Again? Why? So unfair. So unfair. Yeah, black is ahead. I blame this tiger's mouth, man. Or maybe this is a crawl here. Crawl was a huge mistake, of course. Maybe I should have fixed here, actually. Satori will be valuable. Yep. That's your right. And maybe it was my right to play there earlier. Ah, not sharp today. Yeah, this hurts a lot. Then you're gonna play this one. Maybe not, because I can make a new eye over here. So maybe you rather take the points here. But you didn't. But you can go down here and then let me eat this one. Something like that. Oh, but you want me to do this. You can make a call. But that lost some points anyway. That you could have had there. Still black ahead though. Unfortunately. Okay, we need to live, I guess. What a pity. Costly. Originally, maybe I could have done some weird stuff. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
9, 8, 7.
Yeah, he's winning. Okay, good lesson again from this game. But yeah, this was like so sloppy. I could have just diagonal, I think. You captured this stone. Crap. I missed this concept. Even that's even worse then. That's even worse.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
That's even worse. This is big, yeah. This is so big. He can start a co if he wants. But he doesn't want. Because he knows he's doing fine. Doing more than fine. Doing great. Frustrating. So if these two liberties are taken, can I do this and connect, but then or peep here first or something? Just to be funny? It doesn't work. You can just leave, of course. It's a nonsense. Oh, this block is huge, right? Because push Atari Decente. Oh my god. I should have blocked here instead of Dishonored. Mistake after mistake. He's leading too much, I think. Okay, let's just resign.
9, 8.
Not a good time for our games today, but we learn a lot. Oh yeah, this was the guy who had the 10 wins and then the 10 losses, and now he's on his win streak again. Let's consider and see if there was anything sus about his playing. Surely the stats are sus, but the playing didn't feel like incredibly strong or anything, so I don't know. It was a difficult position to play. Difficult to play. Okay. Let's see that. What are we gonna do? Performance truly worthy of a European champion. Yeah. Those are some nice emotes you got there, Shomya. I think I have some cool emotes also. Like this one. All right. Well, so far, judging by the graph, I never had a chance. I mean, this is tough, man. This is why I want to play the middle game practice, because then it's like you don't worry about AI, you know. This is getting a little bit worrisome. Oh, you also have a ladder. Yeah, I saw you are streaming now, Shumya. That's awesome, dude. Okay. Well, look at that. His performance was very good. Yeah, he didn't let me in the game at all, as you can see by the graph. Interesting. Very interesting. We did say his stats were very sus, didn't we? And now the graph looks not smooth, not like he's using AI to play just the best move, but probably looks like he never gave me chances. Okay. Yeah. Oh, he has a 90% AI best move match. What do you guys think of that? Is that sus? Would we call that sus? Is he even a Dan? That's the question, right? Right, because in his he had a streak of 10 losses. Maybe that's when he played himself, and then he or before that had a streak of 10 wins or whatever. So now he's back on his win streak. 90% AI best move match is sus, yeah, and the streak in combination with that, 94% of AI top 5 match. It's sus. And again, it's not hard to like imagine that he tried some moves by himself, and that's why it's not like perfect score. I think it's sus. It's sus enough to say this guy was not 100% legit, let's say. I think next time when I see sus stats, I'm just not gonna play with them, because it's a bit of a shame to have to play against AI. But okay. We could, even for fun, later we can have a look at one of his lost games to see the quality of play. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Okay, but okay, we can still learn something from the review, even though it's kind of pointless. We never had a chance. But if you look at the graph, I stuck with it in the opening. I kept it rather even. Yeah, and this one I had some questions about how to play. So it seems I made a good decision anyway. So now it's more like we're studying just AI variations because we're basically studying our game versus an AI, right? Squeeze is not necessary. Interesting. I don't have to squeeze here. What's the point? Explain. If he now captures, you even cross, so then it will be squeeze anyway. So it's just another way to arrive at the same point. So why not just squeeze then? This was well. I mean, I played decent also. Let me see what was my level. I have accuracy rating of 86. I mean, it's not bad. It's in the green, right? You cannot see that because it's covered by the chat, but if I hide it for a second, yeah, you can see. It's not bad. I'm at 70%, 79% top 5 match. I mean, I'm playing decent too. It's just what are you gonna do when your opponent's AI user, right? Okay, so after this one, already attach here, that's kind of cray-cray. Yeah, I was thinking in this part there was many different ways to play, but just capture was a bit slow. Okay. Yeah, here, good exchange. Of course, he's playing the blue move all the time because he's a very strong player, let's say. Yeah. Aha, the KMI is so much better than the jump. I guess because of the cut, it works better. This is really difficult. Also, we don't even know if his AI is better than my Katago, because my Katago is just doing a quick look, right? But his AI is thinking the whole time. So when it says, 90%, or it could be higher, because my AI could be wrong and play worse, think that he made mistakes when he didn't, because especially during the fights, like the big fights, when the AI is not playing enough playouts, it will make mistakes. So my AI could have been making some mistakes. It's possible if you let it think longer, he's getting like 100% or close. Yeah, so this is, yeah, difficult. Anyway, no point in watching this. Sad, a little bit sad. But what are you gonna do? Should I look his history for fun? Let's see one of his lost games and see what it. Wait, how do I find his? I need to copy his name. This guy. Can I write? My Chinese Li, I can write at least. It's sure. It's not this sure, right? What is it then? My Chinese is too bad. Okay, I had his account open earlier, but now I don't know. He's gone. What is that character? Okay, forget about it. We don't need to do that. I should have looked later. You can also like one day I will beat AI. Thank you, board troll. I would love to see his last game, but I now I don't know how to find him. I think it was a sure, but I don't know how to. Actually, I can draw on my phone. Okay, for fun, we can try some serious. Actually, I want to know what this character is also anyway. So I can look his name using my Google Translate. Li Zhuang. Yao 123. Okay. Zhuang. Okay. I see. That's so cool. Actually, that's so cool. I can use Google to teach me some Chinese. So in a sense, I am an AI user right now because I'm using Google to teach me. Oh, there we go. And then 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Now I got his account. So let's find one of his lost games. Let's find one of his lost games. Okay, there's a lot of resign early. Okay. We can look his game versus 7Dan. I don't know if you guys can see that. I need to share it. So much complications. Okay. Yeah, this one. Now you can see. I just need to put it a little bit here. Okay. And move it. This one. Here we go. Shrink it a little bit. Perfect. So we can now see when he's lost game and enjoy to see how he played. So our friend Li Chuan Yar-san, he is playing white. Okay, so far is good. Nothing bad. You know, maybe he was using AI, but then he bumped into another AI user. Okay, so far looks kind of good. Yeah, this is very sharp move by white. Could be good, could be bad. But it looks dangerous because you haven't answered the peep yet. So now black can come out here, right? Now we are reviewing, basically reviewing a random player's game. Thank you to Manny97 for the subscribe. Yeah, there's no way to copy paste, unfortunately. Shumya, your name is Huang Xiong Shema? Huang Xiong Is it? Looks good. Nice name. Okay, so black will probably extend there, yeah. And there will be a big fight here. I mean, this one, I mean, white can give, right? White has to give, rather. Oh my god, this is so messy. But now I like, what do I like here? Still like white, I think. Black looks broken. Black can cut here now. He has to cut. Now white is saving this stone, but that's a mistake maybe because Atari... it's not a mistake. So far, I mean, it looks good for that guy who we suspected to be AI user. Okay, that looks terrible for black. How did he lose this game as white? This is terrible for black, of course. Oh, this is... shouldn't work, right? But this is a bit complicated. Yeah, maybe white owed a move down there. I think white can just peep now, right? Peep, peep. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, or this move also. Okay, so far looks good for white. It looks rather like black is collapsing. My god, this is what 7dans are playing? No wonder I was like 18-2 or something, or 17-3 when I was 7dan. What the H? How did black win this game? My god. This is crazy. Okay. If black win this one is crazy. My god. In the end, I think white was supposed to win this one. Anyway. Maybe my mistake is I took a too recent one. I should take one in the middle. Oh, black find the Tetsuji? What? Huh? What? Ah, now he resigns as white. But he's not dying. Black hair, white hair, black, I mean, so he's one of those guys. He's one of those AI user who doesn't want to rank up. So he used AI and then he plays to a point and then goes, screw it, I'll resign. I've seen those players before. So even his lost games that he resigns, he is winning. But because I guess he doesn't want to be caught by the algorithm or something. So he resigns those. Oh, so sad, dude. What are these guys even up to? Why did they do that? Okay, anyway. But now we have his account open. I can at least, report him. I was, as I mentioned earlier, I was down in Romania and Denis Dobranis, who's a 6 Dan, and he's a 9 Dan on Fox. He said he was so angry with all the AI users. He said it was always reporting all of them. Well, how do I report anyway? Okay, anyway, forget about it. That was maybe an unnecessary detour, eh? Okay, let's... Yeah, I think I can report... I could have seen the accuracy of his play. I should have opened it in the cat train or whatever, but I can see that he wasn't playing pool. He was crushing black. He was crushing. I mean, it was so crushing that it seems like probably AI. PVC Eagle says, is there any evidence that anybody looks at the reports? Yeah, that's a good question. So I don't know what the reports do. I mean, I've never reported it. I don't know. I've seen accounts that have the AI tag on them. So I think if somebody's reported enough, maybe they look at it. Yeah, so the guy just crushed a 7 Dan there and then just resigned. So he's using AI even when he's losing the games. Well, anyway, it's good to try to remember his name and avoid him in the future. Okay, let's play one more game. So that's a bit a shame. Oh, we get a Croatian, I think. Hi. He doesn't want to play. Mali, go. Come on, dude. I bet you that's Stefan Medak from Croatia. Why he doesn't want to play? He's afraid. Of course. He's afraid of the Swedish giant. Why afraid? I mean, I'm losing all the time. Oh, the last loss, I forgive myself totally. Because, yeah, it was AI. Now my layout has duplicate. Oops, my bad. This is this one, right? Okay, I will delete this one. Hold on. Thank you for... Oh, actually, you know what? No, I think I have to delete it, yeah. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. And Geolic asks, how did I manage to look the guy up? Well, I used my Google Translate to look at his name, and then with a camera, and then it tells me the pinyin, which is the romanization of Chinese characters. So then I can use the pinyin to type the character. Yeah. And now I know the character is Zhuan. So it's like Li Zhuan, ER San. Yeah. Yeah, users. I know it was quite a geeky thing to do, but you know, it was better than... And now we had this unnecessary detour as well, but it wasn't totally unnecessary. It was interesting in a sense. Yeah, it was interesting in a sense. I know also, like I know in China, for instance, there's a streamer who cheats with AI on stream. And even once, I guess there should be somewhere in the YouTube archives, I played against him. And he was streaming on the Douyin, the Chinese TikTok, as he was cheating. So another guy told me in the comments. Can you believe that? They're not just cheating, they're cheating on stream. What is that? What is that? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And thank you to Mani for the sub. Appreciations. Okay, let's hope we get a game here. But yeah, I should have called Lua. We could have played Pergo on stream. We have to do that to prepare for the World Championships. Next time we will play Pergo. By the way, it's a little bit tricky because in the terms of service or the TOS in like KGS and so on, it says you shouldn't be more than one player playing on one account. So what are we going to do there with the Pergo? But it's not really cheating. I mean, you're nerfing yourself, really. Dong Dong Li is a musical instrument, really. Okay, here he is again. He's hello. He's running away from me again. What's the matter, dude? What? Maligo, I remember this name from like. Is it Surma? Surma could have dropped down to 8, but that was not a Polish flag for sure. It's the same guy though. I think maybe he knows he will crush me. He's like, I want to play a strong player. I don't know. If that's a Croatian flag, which I think it is, it looks like, then my guess is that it's Stepan Medak, who's like this young kid who's coming up, who's going to be very strong, I think, in the future. He's already quite strong. That's a guess only. Come on, man. Let's get a game. I can do some grip training in the meanwhile. Pump some blood. Okay. We have a 7 Dan. And he resigns. You son of a gun. What mean your nick in Sweden? Kanin means rabbit. That was my nickname as a child because my teeth quite big. Now they look kind of normal, but when I was a kid they were the same size as they are now, but my face was smaller, so look huge. And tuzi is a Chinese word, also means kanin, means rabbit. So it's rabbit. And that was, very interestingly enough, I was called that from a young age, and then I find out later that I'm born in the year of the rabbit as well. That's quite interesting. Some kind of synchronicity. Yeah, where's Prince Elena or Positive when you need them, huh? Or even that Abdapala, which I used to play a lot with. This is getting ridiculous. I thought Fox was the place to go. Of course, I mean, it's way late at night in China, but even there should be some Europeans. Usagi, yes, Usagi. Ah, Kargosh. Zichen, yeah, I could play with him. And get crushed by Michael. He always crushed me. I wonder if I would get strong one day. I think I need to practice a lot to get strong, and I don't really practice a lot. I just practice on stream, basically. This is my practice right now, today. This is my practice. Taijin, honto. Do I play Go off stream? Yeah, sometimes, some tournaments. Yeah, but that's not so often. And most of them are here in Sweden, and most of my opponents are like European 3 Dan, so it's more about trying not to lose the games that I'm supposed to win. It's not really good practice. I will say last week in the Go Club, the French guy who lives here, Jérôme Salignon, he's a 5 Dan. He came, so we played. That's good practice. Thai gym. I don't have Thai gym though. I used to have W Baduk. Do you guys remember that? W Baduk? Okay, this is getting... Oh, my KGS, actually. I should log into my KGS because I haven't logged in for a certain amount of time. I don't want to lose my account. My account is quite old. My KGS account from 2003. If I lose it, it will be such a pity. I think you have to log in every 3 months or something. It might have been 3 months already. Did I ever play Batsko? No, I didn't play Batsko. I would be happy to play him. But he seems to be quite inaccessible. People can pay to use AI during match on Taijin. Oh, really? I remember here on Fox for a while, you could use AI to tell the score. I'm him again. Hello? Please don't run away. Okay, I'm gonna message him, bro. Yeah, it is Croatia. Why running away? I mean, Maligo... Is it Stepan? I'm asking him now. Maybe he just doesn't want to play on stream. Croatia has some players that could be 8-dan. I think it's not Stepan because I think Maligo, I remember his nickname on KGS from a long time ago. Croatia also has some other stronger player. Okay, they didn't even answer my message. Maybe it's the guy I met in Romania just now playing Pergo. Why, unfortunately, I forgot his name now. I can look it up real quick. Maybe it's him, because he's older. His name is... Oh, no. Wait, it's not Croatian. Sorry. So I was thinking of a Slovakian, actually. Can we get a game, please? I'm literally trying to burn time here, talking. Elephant's Eye says, do you make a living from Go? Well, I have been sort of made a living teaching Go, we can say. But not playing Go, of course. But right now I am actually looking for a normal job because I need to have a normal job so I can get a loan and buy an apartment. So, yeah. What's my account and rank on KGS? It's a good question. My account name is Kanin, of course, Kanin. The rank is probably a question mark or something in that line, along those lines. I don't play on KGS. I just keep my account for nostalgic reasons. It does seem like I could get a game easier over there. Oh, and my account on KGS is 2dan question mark. Fantastic. 2dan question mark is a good one. I would try to play on KGS, but you know, I need to handle the sharing part. I don't have a... I can try. Do you guys want me to try? We try KGS. Here we go. I have a question mark rank, can take some time to get a game too. We can play this 3dan called the Labuten on KGS. And then let's see if they will accept. They accept. And now I need to share again, right? Good luck, have fun. I need to share a screen again. How to do it? Let's try like this. Okay, great. Now you can see the game. And I shall move these captures down a little bit. I mean, not that much, but... Okay, here we go. How funky is this? We're on KGS, brothers and sisters. Let's maybe take this one. He plays the Moku Hasuji. Or not Hasuji, Moku Hasushi. The move Y, the 3-5 point. Here's my old picture. Can you see that? Oh, it's so small on the stream though. That's actually an oil painting, or acrylic painting rather, that a long time ago, my girlfriend at the time, she painted it. It's actually a picture of me playing Go there. Kind of cool. Okay, let's see what these KGS 3dans are made of. Should be interesting. And then it turns out they use AI also. No, I don't think so. I think actually AI usage is probably way less on KGS for some reason. Okay, now I want to invade here to not give them too much of a territory. Yeah, gray hair, I know. I had the gray hair back then when I was older. Stones look ugly. No, stones look beautiful like this. Very nice. What are you talking about? Cannot get more pretty than this. Should I jump? Yes. KGS 3Dan puts up a better fight than Fox 3Dan. Oh yeah, 100% for sure. Fox 3Dan is... Listen, I have 9-year-old students who are Fox 3Dan. Come on. Fox 3Dan is like, I don't know, 3Q in Europe. I think KGS 3Dan is probably similar to European 3Dan. I'm not sure though. Again, I didn't play much on KGS. But I can definitely lose to European 3Dan, so I have to just try my best. Ah, you don't like these stones? I could change them, but this is kind of neat, I think. The layout is so strange on KGS. Like, why do we need half of the window to be covered by the chat? Like, why does it need to be like that? It's so weird, dude. I feel like if you play a lot of games on KGS, you're gonna have like some neck problems or eye problem because you keep looking a little bit to the left all the time. Okay, so after this one, he didn't make extension from his wall. It tells me I should play around here. I'm gonna choose the start point because already I have a lot of points, so I don't need to worry too much about points, but more about influence, checking his influence. And his points is lower left and upper side plus Komi, right? Ah, he doesn't even have Komi because we are 2Dan, question mark. That feels a little bit unfair that he doesn't get Komi against the Fox 7-8 Dan. Okay, is it bigger to play here now or to play on the top? It's a very hard question for me, or even to invade. This is kind of far, we could always invade. I think this is huge, because after this one we can attack his group. And it's hard for him to invade also. But maybe it's too small, this move. Sandbagging. Yeah, I didn't mean to sandbag, but my account, I don't know why it's 2Dan. Actually, I can see my games history. There's no games history. It's all gone. Didn't play for so long. Aha, like this. Now I can push through, right? And eat a stone. It's a pretty good idea, or no? No, it's a bad idea. Thank you. Thank you. If he plays star point, will I play the Atari? Yes, I will. Oh, positive is here. We could have used you 10 minutes ago. What are you doing here now? No, I'm kidding. You're welcome, of course. Ooh. Okay. Play here. And now what to do? This looks kind of small to keep playing in this area. So I think this checking extension should be good. We can invade afterwards. Oh, he answers very classical style. Okay, I'm not gonna keep capturing. Actually, the fact that I captured earlier was probably a mistake. He should have just Tanuki at that time, right? So why should I keep capturing? I'm always misjudging when to play the Ko and so on. Okay, actually my instinct is to invade here, as his stone is quite far from his friends. Well, let's try that. Sandbagging. I'm not sandbagging, dude. It's not my fault. I don't know how it goes to them. Oh, positive is in here. He's 5 Dan on KGS. Oh. And his info says, hello, I am a UK Fordan and offer Go lessons. Oh, you hear that, guys? If you need Go lessons from Positive, he's offering them. 22 USD an hour. What? Okay, 22. That's a bargain. Come on, in today's economy. Oh, that's right. You can get a nice lesson from Positive. Then you can learn how to kill big dragons, how to play the same Joseki over and over again. Oh, I need to check time. What did somebody say? Oh, I forgot that it's a quicker game. I have 20 moves now to play in like 2 minutes. Okay, I cannot play too slowly. Okay. It's actually a little bit blitzy. Wait, what is the time settings? 35 stones in 6 minutes. Okay. I don't know why I was so chill just now. Okay, let's play faster. Should be okay. Should be okay. Okay, now he invade here. Should I go outside? Maybe, so I can try to fight. If I go inside, yeah, this stone's so lonely. Let's go outside. But he can go here. I don't love my position, I guess. Who is mythical? Mythical. I opened the mythical and it says, on the real name it says, who am I? I am what I am. And then it says, you mess with the horns, you get the bull. What the H? Why KGS is actually kind of funny. KGS is a whole nother world. A whole nother world. Okay. I'll play here. I don't love my position at all. So normally I would say, okay, let's Hane and offer some trade. But in this game, I think can be quite reasonable to just play here. Maybe not. Actually, let's peep. And if he goes second row, we just Tenuki, right? No, we cut. Okay, I have 14 moves in 1 minute 43. No, we don't cut. What are we doing now? Okay, Hanne first. Oh, what is this now? Cut through. And now Maligo answers me on Fox. And he says, maybe he's a Stepan. I said Stepan, question mark, and he said maybe. You wouldn't answer maybe if you're not him, right? Okay, what is this result anyway? I still have this very annoying cut here, but he also has a cut here. Situation is kind of weird and broken. Okay. KGS 3 dan, 5, 6 dan probably. Yeah, I think some KGS 3 dan can be almost 7 dan on Fox, to be honest. If I'm being totally honest with you. Should I jump and then cut, or should I cut first? If I jump, he could ignore that. But Ita 2 stones is quite comfy. If I cut this better, I think. Then he has to go to live at least. But I mean, I lost the whole corner. I'm not super thick outside because of this bothersome cut here. And I cannot really capture his center easily. It's an uncomfortable situation already. This exchange. Oh, time. I have 10 moves in 1 minute. Okay, that's like 6 seconds per move. I need to remember it's a timed game. I keep forgetting. Okay, but this is kind of nice. Now I got a very thick shape. I was worried about my bad shape. Still, he has problems in here, I think. It looks like, yeah, exactly. And I don't know. Let's play this one to gain some time. It's a pretty weird move, but maybe it has some reason. To gain time is always a good idea. I want to invade here, but is that crazy? Okay, let's do it. After all he added there, I can still invade. I like that vibe. Is this the right move? Can I push in Atari? I think so. He can go down. But he doesn't, because he also has time problem. That should be a successful for black. Destroy white's point and make some points for himself. This cut, I don't think is too scary, right? Maybe a little bit. Okay, let's hunt above, because points, I don't need them right now. I need the power. 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 Okay, Atari maybe. Atari or not. Yes, Atari is good. If he goes under like this, I capture flower, and if like this, yeah, his connection is somewhat, what is the word, strenuous? Tenuous? I can't even speak the English. Okay, in the end, we got some power, but what are we gonna do with it? Attack his group here somehow? We can try to swallow this stone. I keep wanting to use the score estimator from Fox. I don't have it here. What a pity. I'm too addicted to that score estimator. Go out. This is like the move the positive will play, I'm sure. He'll play here, let white in, and then fight. That's why I need positive as teacher. 22 USD, maybe I can afford. Let's go positive style. It's a KGS blitz after all. Wow, he answered like this. That feels like I get both in a sense, right? I both get to block here and I also get to get down and go out. It's a bit comfy for black, let's say. Okay, but now I need to take care of my group. So I'm gonna induce with this move, him to play this move. And after that, I'm gonna add a move. Does that make sense? Oh, but now I can cut, right? Is he making the same mistake as up here? Isn't it just working for black? So I see. This is what the 3 dan is all about. It's actually kind of weird that it was easier to get a game on KGS than on Fox. But I guess it's the rank thing. If I was like a 5 dan on Fox, I would probably get a game quicker too. I suppose. It's like that. Wait, what's happening? What does it say? I should probably give him 3 stones. Ah, I give him 3 stones. Maybe. It looks hard. His opening feeling was good. But yeah, what he played on the left side is very dubious. It made me super thick. And of course, this stuff is a big mistake as well. But I don't know that when I start playing with him. I don't know that he has those weaknesses, you know what I mean? Oh, eating these 2 stones is also big now, isn't it? Kind of, I would say. It's rather big. But now he wants to start a code here. Okay. Fair. Uh-huh. I'm just gonna capture the 2 stones. But this koi is not so special, right? Maybe just to make extension over here. We gained a lot on the right side. But okay, he gains some points in the corner. And now what do we do? Keep attacking him in the center? I want to peep here to avoid some weird aji. And then this Atari and connect or go out. I don't know how to play this place. I am leading, right? I mean, a huge right side. Here the Aji is a bit nasty too, if you Hane in here. Hane, Atari connect, I have to really watch my step, but it seems okay. So maybe this is big now. My mouse is not working well. C5, yeah, exactly. C5 is not small. Why I cannot, my mouse is not. Here I cannot, I mean, this is not the move, right? It should be just connect back, right? Maybe Atari first. Actually, what's the point of that though? Anyway, he will Atari from above, so I can just keep this Atari for later. Maybe a call, whatever, in the game. Interesting game. So what about this part? Something center, this is center. Not really. I'm thinking this wedge, Atari, Hane is center, right? It's probably a good choice. Oh, these smell really weird, this. Oh, it's like the rubber. That's what I've been smelling this whole time. I thought it was some kind of leak or something. Yeah, this looks like good move. Okay, I'm gonna accept some reduction here. His territories are a bit small, aren't they? He's got like a little tiny corner here, tiny corner here, tiny corner here. I have this huge right side corner thing, plus some center territory, plus some bottom. I think, and he doesn't, unfortunately, doesn't even have Komi, which is unfair. I mean, I know because I'm already sandbagging a bit. I'm not trying to sandbag though. Just to give you guys a game. That is my dream. Okay, Atari and Atari and Atari. And stuff like that. He can jump here, I guess. But now I will Atari here to clean things up. This was so smelly. It wasn't smelly before. Rubber thing. Hate that. Give us a stick here. I think that works as a way to clean it up. And here's Shantideva. He's looking at the game. He is 3 dan from, I think 3 dan from Sweden. Maybe 4 dan, I don't remember. Although the real Shantideva is some kind of sage of some sort. Maybe Shumia would know about that. Oh. Siand. Okay, well, maybe I Hane here. Why not? You cut me. Both Hanes look good. This looks tight. Oh. Let's play here. Looks fine. Okay. I mean, well, again, this one looks good. Could also peep with the intention of taking Gote, but this looks good. He can make some territory in the center here. That's the problem. He has to play 15 moves in the span of a short span. 50 seconds. Okay, this was maybe a bit slow. Okay, let's not care about this place now. Actually now it does look kind of big too. Let's play this move. This move threatening D2, like B2, D2 combo. Yeah, so he's building the center. That's some potential there for sure. You can jump in here. Okay, sure. That's nice combo. Let's just break the center then. Eight moves in 25 seconds. That's quite fast. Yeah, a few 4 seconds per move or something. But if I play D2 first and then he plays, it's better to push. Yeah, just push here, because then we can still play here in the future. Maybe not now though. What is the biggest move? I have 2 moves in 55 seconds. I have time to think. Let's push here. That should be sent there. But now you should play some tricky moves to make him use his time to think, right? Let's break this territory. 4 moves in 12 seconds is quite fast. 3 seconds per move. But I mean, we don't need to. So this is kind of situation is very good to play a Gote endgame and let him think, oh, where's my center endgame? Where's my next good move? That's why he played this kind of answer. It's very funny, actually. Yeah, this is big, of course. Actually, maybe I should have answered it just now with Atari. Yeah, I could have jumped and squeezed him here. Whatever. Okay, I think I'm winning a lot, so I don't need to be fancy, I guess. This is the point here. Okay, here is science. We can see the graph. Yeah, it looks like I was leading the whole time because no Komi. Now we are 4 Dan question mark on Fox. Actually, I would love to check with AI the opening. I mean, the local AI also has some, I guess, some input, but I don't know if it's because it doesn't show you the score or anything. And I think the graph is too straight for it to be like, it's probably just shows you your 10 points plus or something like that, or 6.5 or whatever. Yeah, okay, it doesn't give us any input until around here. So around here we made some mistake. The peep was a big mistake. Percentage-wise, I lost like 23%. I should hear and then just fix, yeah? That makes sense. KGS. KGS AI is not strong. Okay, we can check in Katago. It's probably Stepan then if he said maybe. Let's check Katago, load the game. Can you guys see? Yeah, you can see my Katago. Labuten versus Kanin. We should always learn from our games. Win or lose. Oh, sorry. Where's my Katago? Here. Yeah, a little bit sandbaggy. Not so fair. But I didn't have much choice. I was nerfed to 2 dan. I need to come up. That's KGS system for you. It, I don't know, depreciates your rank over time or something like that. I don't know what happens. So KGS has this system and nothing can be done. Unfortunately, we had to break him. But it's not like I had a perfect run. But he gave me a lot of, what do you call it, layups towards the end. So that's helpful. That looks too easy for me. Yeah, it looks that way. You know, when you just played against an AI, and now you play against a KGS 3 dan, there's a kind of a difference in the vibe. But you can see some drops there of my mistakes, so... And it's very unfair. I mean, he didn't even get Komi, right? So he was keeping it even for a long time without Komi. So, like, this whole part is like even all the way to... So wait, was it okay to capture the stone? No, that's what I'm saying. Like, why did I capture the stone in the first place? It just doesn't make sense. Same for him. Like, this ko is totally meaningless. Yeah, so finally we both made the same mistake. Okay, invasion was a good choice. Shoulder hit also option here. Okay, different style. This was fine. Oh, d5? What is that? What is d5? What is d5, guys? Huh? So if d5, the idea is that if you play d6, I'm gonna push through? No, then I'm gonna play f4. Ah. That's the weirdest variation. After this answer, we can push through. And if like this, there's a cut. Oh my god. Wow, this looks so bad though. Who plays like this? What the H? For some reason my mouse not being cooperative. I need to get a new mouse. Can I use my touchpad instead? Trackpad. So like this, they want to keep cutting. Wow, this is so crazy variations. Because for me, like, I feel like, what, didn't we lose like a lot of points in the lower side? This is very weird variation. d5 is a really strange move to me. It's very AI-ish. Okay, now he has also many other options other than d5. But it really liked d5 at first. Okay, so I played diagonal, which was okay. Oh, did it just tell me I can play diagonal? No, cannot. Okay, show me how I'm supposed to play if I play honey inside. Ah, like that. Just go down. That is a bit new to me. And then we don't have to tiger, we can turn. And if he wedgie incente, we just accept it. And the white cannot cut here. Okay, interesting concept. It's also fine to play the classical style, Tari and go down. But for me, it's like, okay, I'm getting cut now with the stone, right? So you have to have this skill of fighting after to fight against this group. And the confidence that you get enough compensation for giving the stone on the top, because that's a big give, right? Like, it will be annoying if the opponent plays something like this and you don't know how to attack or kill, right? Very annoying. I hate this kind of game. Look how much points white got on the top. It's a very, very difficult strategy to go with. But yeah, this is too big of a minus for me to play, because he should have gone out in this particular case. But when he went inside, I could have returned back to another. Okay, Yeah, here, of course, I should Hane first. He sent anyway. Oh, but when he went out, it was a mistake. Okay, interesting. Oh, I forgot to look at the performance report as well. Trackpad. Okay, we are kind of 79% accuracy rating. It's okay, not so good. Fortunately for our opponent, it was enough. Okay, here we cut through, nothing special. Yeah, I was considering this jump, as you guys might remember. But I felt like this capture will be small here, right? White will dominate on the outside. So I decided to just cut. Ah, he could have cut right away. Messy fight now. Very messy fight. But that makes sense, actually. Yeah, so from here, he started giving me a very big thickness, and it was for sure good for me. Yeah, here was a mistake, right? He could have gone down. I remember this, but he was blitzing here. He didn't have time to think. So my invasion is stupid. Yes, my invasion is stupid. Okay, I should use this Centaurist, which I was considering to use later, and I forgot. Okay, he can do this, but he can also connect, let's say. That's good center. And then just play a solid move like this. It makes total sense. It's enough for black. Black is doing very well. The invasion was stupid. And didn't make sense, because it doesn't actually work. Okay, but if he goes down, it's still a little bit Aji full, let's say, right? We can imagine a ko here, which will be dangerous for him. Funnily enough, he doesn't want to even play the ko, he wants to do this. Oh yeah, because it's not a ko. So if I want to force a ko, I need to do this. Yeah, of course. Then we can imagine some fighting like this. So that's what I was going to go for, but not necessary for black to do that. Okay, after that, he didn't have much chance, unfortunately. I think this big drop is when he plays accidentally plays this move. Yeah, this is a big minus. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. All right, my friends, I think for today, that should be it. Thank you as usual for showing up, and to anyone on YouTube as well, thanks for being around. Today was a pretty good stream. We lost some games, but some of that was some AI interference. We had to resort to KGS to find the opponent in the end, and we played 3. That was interesting. I learned a lot from the reviews, and that was the important part. We could try more KGS games in the future, sure, why not? It's a totally different style, I mean, I feel like. But hopefully next time I will do some pair go on stream with Louvain, which will be nice. Okay, my friends, we are a lot of people watching, so we should raid someone if there's someone to raid. It's a good opportunity to raid. Spoken like a true Viking. We must not miss our opportunities to raid, but is anybody streaming other than me? That's a question. I didn't see anyone who's streaming. With nobody to raid, so that's not a good opportunity to raid after all. Do I have a Twitch on this phone? This is my new phone. I might not have. If anybody knows anyone to raid, then let me know. If not, well, then we can't. Legendary Aries _ Okay, I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna trust you, Shumia. You better not. I don't know. What is it? Ah, he's streaming Go right now? Okay, great. Legendary Aries _ Let's go. Let's raid them. Okay, the raid is building up. It's full. Let's raid. Okay, raiders, raid out, and see you next time. Peace out.